Offset just lit the internet up, y'all, leaking what sure looks like DNA test shade that he's not Cardi B's baby daddy, and he didn't even have to say a word. All it took was one shady IG story, a quick delete, and just like that, the internet went haywire. Here's the play-by-play. Offset posted a picture of Maury, the "you are not the father" king himself, and before fans could even process it, he deleted it in under 30 minutes. Now, you don't just post Maury for no reason, especially when your soon-to-be ex-wife just had your last baby blossom less than a year ago. Posting that man's face is like firing a flare gun straight into the sky. Offset knew exactly what people would think, and the internet didn't disappoint. Fans started connecting the dots. Was this his way of saying he's not Blossom's dad, or was it about something even bigger? Because here's the twist. There's no public DNA test proving this. But as you guys probably know, Offset already demanded DNA or blood tests for the 3 kids during the divorce mess late last year. He claimed he had doubts about Cardi's fidelity, both before and after their split. Cardi's clapped back on live streams and social media, saying she doesn't need any test because all her kids look just like him. She's even said, "The receipt is in my kids' faces."
I no DNA test. My baby father gonna ask me to do a DNA test. The fucking proof, the receipt is in my kid's face. All my kids are like their fucking daddy.
But this Maury stunt just dragged that whole paternity drama back into the spotlight. And then you've got the bigger mess of Cardi's been hinting that she's been handling things alone, paying the bills, raising the kids, even saying Blossom barely knows him. So if Offset is claiming she's not his, he's doing it without taking the direct hit of actually saying it out loud. But maybe this post wasn't even about Blossom, because theory number 2 says it's about a rumored baby number 4. The streets have been buzzing that Cardi might be pregnant again. Some folks swear it's with her rumored new boo, Stephon Diggs. Others say it's Offset's. So was this Maury post his way of telling us that baby's not mine? And we can't forget theory number 3, clout. Offset's got an album dropping on the 22nd, and posting Maury is the kind of viral stunt that gets you trending without even releasing a track. It's petty, but it's also smart marketing, because now everyone's talking about Offset. Still, you gotta look at the timing. Divorce, rumors of cheating, possible pregnancy, and album release right around the corner. Offset didn't stumble into this post by accident. This was a calculated move to stir the pot. The thing is, if he really had a DNA test in hand, why not just show it? Why drop a meme and run? Maybe because it keeps the mystery alive. Maybe because the truth isn't as clean as he wants people to think. Or maybe because he just wants the drama without the receipts. Either way, Cardi's out here trying to co-parent, deal with a legal split, and keep her career moving, while Offset's tossing Maury into the mix like we're on daytime TV. So the real question here is Offset actually hinting that Blossom isn't his? Is he sending a warning shot about a 4th baby? Or is this all just the perfect rollout plan for his new album? Katt Williams is stepping up once again, this time to back Gene Deal after what's being called a straight-up goon ambush from Diddy's side. That same Gene who's been spilling Puff's secrets for years says he's now moving like he's got a target on his back and Katt's not having it. If you followed Katt's history, you already know he's the last person to stay quiet when the industry starts playing dirty. According to Gene, this wasn't just some heated exchange in a hallway. This was calculated. Gene says Diddy's people made their move near the courthouse and the energy flipped instantly. It wasn't a fan run-in. It wasn't a misunderstanding. Gene says it felt like an ambush. He claims he had to stand his ground and gave out a warning. The wild part is that Roger Bonds, Diddy's former head of security, has backed this up, saying Diddy has been instructing street dudes, not his official security, not police, to do Gene dirty anywhere they catch him. Roger confirmed it himself on Vlad TV.
But he was like, yo, if y'all see Gene, I'm telling y'all, man, somebody better punch him in the face. Somebody better do something to him, man. He out here doing this, that, and we be like, all right.
That's why Katt's voice in this is so important. He's been down this road himself. Katt's been calling out the entertainment industry's underbelly since the early 2000s, and he's paid for it. He's openly shared how his kids were taken from him, his home and offices raided, and how he used to sleep in a Kevlar vest because he knew someone could show up at any time. So when he sees Gene getting pressed in public, he's not seeing random drama. He's seeing a familiar game plan meant to intimidate and silence. And the bigger picture here is that Gene isn't the only one catching this kind of heat. Jamie Foxx got poisoned last year, then just days after speaking on Diddy's name, ends up in a Beverly Hills restaurant altercation that left him with stitches. Keefe D linked Diddy to Tupac's in interviews, and soon after, he's brawling in prison under suspicious circumstances. Even Tisa Tells says she was surrounded and threatened by Diddy's supporters right outside the courthouse, and it happened in front of cops who did nothing. These aren't random scuffles. This looks like a pattern, and the timing is way too close to be coincidence. Gene's not folding though. He's been in Diddy's circle, seen the way women were treated, seen deals go down that could ruin careers, and now that he's talking, he's not about to play the game for his own safety. He says people from Diddy's world have tried reaching out through mutual friends, telling him to stop, but Gene's relentless. You don't get to tell him when enough is enough. Now, having Katt Williams jump in changes the temperature. Katt's one of the few high-profile names who doesn't seem scared of losing Hollywood connections, losing work, or even risking his life if it means defending what's real. And him siding with Gene sends a clear signal. If you're planning to come for Gene, you're going to have to go through Katt too, and Katt's been surviving this industry smoke for decades. So is this just celebrity beef spilling into the streets, or are we watching the slow collapse of a whole empire that's been running on fear for years? Because if Gene's telling the truth and Katt's backing him, then this isn't just about two men pushing back on Diddy. It's about what happens when the most powerful people in the room get desperate to keep their secrets buried.